Good morning. It's Saturday and it's raining. So first of all, I have decided never to be a weather girl because I'm sure it was the start of the week that I predicted we were going to have tropical 15 degrees and sunshine this weekend. That's crap, isn't it? But it was all from my BBC weather app. I didn't make it up. It's just, don't listen to what they tell you. You just got to go a day at a time, haven't you? You can't look ahead because they always get it wrong. So it's raining. It's not very nice. But I'm here. I've got a busy day, more packing, more moving. If any of you are interested, we should exchange on Monday. So I'm very, very excited, but I'm also very stressed because there is a tiny spanner in the works still. It could all go so wrong, couldn't it, before Monday? Anyway, we are going for it on Monday. And then we will be completing on the 1st of March. Can you believe March? Can you believe we accepted an offer on this house in September? I mean, has there ever been a longer house sale? Oh, I wouldn't mind if it was a complicated chain, but it's really simple. There's just 3 of us. The house we're buying is empty. And then there's a lady buying this, and then she sold to first-time buyers. So why? Oh, well, anyway, don't talk about that. So, I hope you enjoyed the week so far. We've done lots of different textures, and you've been brilliant. And today is just a bit of a random throw in there, and it's pre-love day. It's not for everybody. There might be some of you that don't own anything pre-loved at all, and that's absolutely fine. No judgment here whatsoever. But there is definitely a place for it. And we are now in a world where we have to be mindful of our carbon footprint, I guess is the word, but we have to be a little bit more sustainable. And the fashion industry is massive for being wasteful, and the tons and tons of clothes that go to landfill every year is shocking. I did do a blog a while ago about the actual facts and figures, but it was astonishing. So if we can all do our bits, and it doesn't just mean buying preloved, it doesn't just mean buying secondhand, but it just means thinking about what we're buying. Buying things that have a place in our wardrobe, we can wear lots and lots of times, so they're an investment and they're going to see us for a long time. The problem is the fast fashion, and even though it is still very tempting and there is still lots of it in my wardrobe because it is cheap and cheerful and easy to replace, even with your real bargain Primark items, I still think you need to give it some thought. I have stuff from Primark, but it does actually still get worn lots and lots of times because I know my colours, I know my style, I know my shape, I know what fits me, and I know what it will go with. So even if we do still buy fast fashion, which I don't think is going to go anywhere for a long time, it's just really important that we buy things that aren't going to just go to the back of the wardrobe because they don't fit or they don't look right and then end up in the landfill. So there's still very much a place for new items. And if you think about your wardrobe, it actually comes into sections. You might not have given it much thought, and I'm trying to keep this a bit light because this can get a little bit sort of deep, but you have different sort of levels of clothes in your wardrobe. You have your key pieces, the pieces that you wear. If you were to put on a rail for a whole fortnight, everything you wore, you'd see there were lots of things in there that you rotate and you wear lots of times, and they're your key pieces. For me, that's going to be my denim, my jeans, my dungarees. I wear lots of long sleeve t-shirts, and in normal times I wear lots of jackets and blazers, so I could rotate those and use those key pieces to make lots of other outfits. And then you have investment pieces in your wardrobe. Those are the things that you don't wear as often. You might spend more money on those, but they last you, and when you do wear them, you just feel amazing. Now, we've had a few examples of those over this week. We had Susanna with her leather skirt that she said she bought 20 years ago, and high five for that, because if I couldn't fit into anything I bought 20 years ago. But as she said, she's worn it to weddings, she's worn it to work, to nights out, to parties. It cost her a good bit of money, but it still looks amazing, and it's an investment piece. It's not going to be worn fortnightly, you know, in her fortnight's worth of capsule of clothes, but it's in that wardrobe for life. The same as Kathy's beautiful fur jacket. I remember Kathy wearing that when we used to teach together in college, and it looked gorgeous then, and it still looks gorgeous now, and as she said, that's never going to be thrown away. So we'll have investment pieces in our wardrobe. That's the bit that I'm rubbish at. I'm absolutely rubbish. Anyone that knows me will know that I'm rubbish at investing and spending a large chunk of money on particular items. And I need to practice what I preach a bit. So you've got these investment pieces. It might be fabulous boots or shoes or something, a handbag, but it's there for life. A camel coat, that would be another really good investment piece. And then you have your basics, and that is your seasonal. That's more where the fast fashion comes in. And you have your t-shirts, and you have your little blouses, and your strappy tops, and things that, you know, they might be things that you buy that are fashionable, that maybe don't last the season or don't last the year. So those are the things as well that we need to be mindful of and careful of. And knowing your colours and your style and your shape hopefully will help you be more mindful, and you'll buy even those things, but they will last you, because style isn't fashion. Style is about your individual self and feeling confident and looking good in your own unique style. Fashion is sort of something else, and there are things that will come up as the fashion has changed that you think, that suits my colour, my shape, my style, and you'll buy it, and that's absolutely fine. But that you can go for a couple of seasons and think, no, don't need anything at the moment. No, none of that fits in with my wardrobe. This is what I say about trying to buy things that you know you can wear 3 ways. And if you can wear it 3 ways, that means it will mix with other things in your wardrobe. So it makes friends with your wardrobe. I'm going off, aren't I? You've started me, that's it. So different levels of things in your wardrobe. So my point being, around the houses, is that there is a place for pre-loved, because it's a really good way of trying new things before you maybe invest in something that's a really good quality, that's going to last you and going to be expensive, before you even try different colours and styles. But also where you can actually get those better quality pieces for less money. And that's where I come into it. That's why I love my charity shops and my pre-loved, because I buy they're not, would I call them investment pieces? Some of them are, but that's where I buy my better quality things for less money. For example, everything I've got on today, by the way, apart from my jeans, I'm not good at bottom halves in charity shops. Don't know why, I just tend to stick to top half stuff. So for example, I love this jacket. I had to alter it. As you know, if you followed me, I had to take some massive shoulder pads out. I've got fairly broad shoulders anyway, so shoulder pads just make me look a bit like the Incredible Hulk. So I've had to alter it, but I love my blazers, I love my jackets. And the thing you get with older pieces in the charity shops and pre-loved is you get lovely little details. Look at that, little sparkly buttons, and you just get nice details. This is all fully lined. So for me, you know, this is quite a nice quality piece, and I've got it on my jeans today. When we get back to normal, this is the sort of thing that I would just wear lots and lots and lots. And I think it cost me about £4, maybe five. So again, it's a great chance to get slightly better quality pieces, especially if you're not sure about shape and colour. It's also great for things like just beads and just jewellery and accessories. I don't know if you can see, this is one of my favourite charity shop finds. And this was in a charity shop in Malvern, and I love this belt, and I've worn it to death. And this is probably my most expensive charity shop buy as well. I think it cost me about £12, £10 or £12, but I just know it's a really good quality one. What I like about it is it's got a bit of it's not completely solid, so it doesn't break the flow of an outfit completely. It's not exactly stretchy, but it's got quite a bit of give in it. And it's just quite nice and wide, and the gold, obviously, so I can just really elevate an outfit really easily with that nice belt. So that was one of my favourite charity shop finds. The other accessory that is one of my favourites, which was fashionable, but still in the charity shop. And I love these bags. Look, it's as big as my head. In fact, it's bigger than my head. Oh, I can cover my tooth with it. I can talk to you like this and you can't see my tooth. So, you know, this was from the charity shop as well. Okay, so there you can find really good stuff. So I was telling about different qualities. So this is a long sleeve t-shirt that I've got from the charity shop. This is Kettlewell. Now, the one thing I probably won't do so much in a charity shop is buy things that only cost a few quid in Primark or supermarkets, because they just don't keep their quality. They tend to stain. But then when you know a few brands that are a bit more high end, I mean, this is Kettlewell, and Kettlewell are really beautiful for producing colour, all different colours, and they produce colours in your season as well. So, you know, it's just amazing. But the quality of this, it's double sort of lined, it's just really, really lovely. So even though this would be a basic that I would wear all the time, the quality of it is fab. And it does make me think, oh, actually, maybe I should be buying better quality, because it just feels lovely. I know I'm going to have this for ages. So my point is, there's place for charity shop. Oh, something else to say as well. Also with charity shops, this is another charity shop find. If you're playing with prints and patterns but you're not sure, again, go and have a play, go and have a look. I think this was £1.50, this long sleeve t-shirt. I don't actually even know where it's from. Ooh, Majestic, I don't even know what that is. So, you know, just another t-shirt, there's a print. So it's just a good opportunity to play with different things. And you've all seen this, and this is my favourite charity shop find, because a cashmere jumper is something that I think, you can buy nice jumpers. You can buy nice jumpers in H&M, and I have several. And you can buy beautiful jumpers at Terry's, and I'm not knocking them at all, because that's what my wardrobe's full of. And for me, to spend best part of £100 on a jumper is like, not in a million. So to find a little pure cashmere John Lewis jumper, I think this was £6 in the charity shop, and I love it. But see, that's another reason why I wouldn't invest in that, because I wasn't sure. Look, you can see I've got something on today. I'm a real blotchy, it's probably the beads. Oh my God, maybe I'm allergic to my jacket. I'll just cover it up. But I really get quite itchy, blotchy. I'm a bit funny with different fabrics and materials and textiles. So wool's a funny one for me. I usually do wear jumpers over a long sleeved t-shirt, which is softer, or over a blouse, because it just takes it off my neck, which gets a bit itchy. And I've always thought that there's no way I'm spending £100 on a cashmere jumper that's going to make me look like this, going to make me all blotchy. So I've bought this, and it doesn't affect me at all. Oh, I love it. And I've now just wiped all my makeup on it. Oh, that was silly, wasn't it? But I've also shrunk this, so I also have proven to myself that I'm not grown up enough for a real one either. But it's made me realise that if a bargain arises, or if there's something in the sale, then I know I would go for a cashmere, because I just love it. I just love it, and it's fine with me. So that's just my little waffle about pre-loved items. Being mindful, thinking we have to be more sustainable. There's no two ways about it. We've got to make changes. So if you can explore, and it's not just charity shops, there's the online sites now. There's eBay, there's Vinted, there's Depop, there's so many different sites. There's also sites where you can rent clothes as well. So if you did have, imagine that, if you did have a big occasion, what's one of those? Then you can even rent a dress and then send it back. So you could rent like a £300 dress for the night for £15. I couldn't, because I'd kill it, wouldn't I? I'd trash it. But anyway, there's lots and lots of options. We have to think about that. But as I said, there's still a place for new clothes, 100%. But just think about what you're buying, because you want them to work in your wardrobe. You want to wear it lots and lots and lots, and then those investment pieces you really want to last. So I hope that's given you a few little tips and a bit of advice. And tomorrow is shoes. Oh, talking of shoes, do you know, another favourite, I've got some cream Jasper Conran boots that I bought in the charity shop, and I love them. I've packed them, but I love them. But do you know, if I put them on now, I think I'd fall over, because I'm so not used to wearing heels anymore. I guess, well, we're all the same, aren't we? So I'd probably fall over. It's probably good for my job I've packed them. So shoes tomorrow. So wear them around the house if you fancy a bit of, why not? But send us a picture. Send me a picture of your favourite shoes. Kathy has just put on the most beautiful pair of leopard print shoes that she's got off eBay. They are amazing. They are lovely. So I won't be surprised if they feature again tomorrow, unless she's got a second pair she's going to pull out the bag. So send us your shoes tomorrow, and that sort of starts us off with our accessories week. So I will also post up tomorrow and pin to the top of the page the list for next week. Anyway, I hope it stops raining soon, but I hope you have a good Saturday, and I'll catch up with you again in the morning. Bye bye.